Oh my God, interest rates are above 5%. Inflation. Is it time to buy? Is it time to sell? I don't know what to do. Honey, chill. We're gonna talk about it right now. This is Taya's 2 cents. Maybe you're a seller that's been on the fence about selling, but with all this buzz about a slowdown, you're like, I don't know, honey, should we wait? Maybe we should rent it out. Maybe we should see if maybe we could get a little bit more money. I don't know. Or maybe you're a buyer that's been swinging and missing and getting lost out on bidding wars every single time. And now you're thinking, well, if there's gonna be a slowdown, maybe I should wait a little bit longer to see if prices drop. Well, listen, with all this talk about a slowdown, here's my 2 cents. Let's just say you're driving on the freeway and nobody else is around and you're flying at 90 miles an hour, but then all of a sudden you see a highway patrol. So you're like, skirt, and you slow down to about 65 miles an hour. All of a sudden it feels like you're crawling on the freeway, but you're not crawling. You haven't come to a stop. You just slow down a little bit, but honey, you're still cruising at 65 miles an hour. And what that means with this analogy to real estate is that appreciation is still happening. Just because we have an interest rate that's now at 5% or maybe a little bit higher, that doesn't mean that we're seeing a housing collapse. That doesn't mean that prices are extremely dropping. That means that buyer's power has diminished just a little bit, but we're still seeing appreciation. If you look at a chart to see what's happened with interest rates over time, a normal market interest rate is around 8%. If we're still at 5%, on a major overall trajectory, we're still in historically a low interest rate. Money is still very cheap to borrow. And over time, we've seen normal appreciation be 3 to 6%. So we have an entire generation of people who are of home buying age, who are used to this unprecedented, explosive growth, seeing year over year, explosive appreciation. That's not a normal market. Sure, if we all had a crystal ball, we would all like to have bought 10 years ago and make a ton of money. But in a normal market, it's normal to see 3 to 6% appreciation. And with these adjustments in interest rates, that's what we're seeing right now. And we're going to see prices are not going to collapse. They're going to adjust. We're going to see a little bit of a plateau. And this is, again, just one person's humble opinion. But I do think that we are still going to see steady appreciation. So no, this is not going to be a crash and burn where we're going to see prices just literally go to the We're going to see prices cap off just a little bit and then go smooth sailing. Because listen, when we've seen some of these houses go $500,000 over list and the same type of house comes on the market the next week, do you really think that house again is going to go $500,000 to $1 million over list? No, because we're finally seeing the market catch up. That's just my humble opinion. So whether you're thinking of selling and you've been on the fence, it's still a good time to sell, okay? It's the devil you know now or the devil you know later. What we know right now is that there are a lot of people waiting in line to buy your house, and there's not enough housing to go around for all the people that want it. And if you're a buyer, we've talked about this before, money is cheap to borrow. You are gonna kick yourself later when interest rates go up to 8%, and now you really can't afford to buy anymore because money's gonna be more expensive to borrow. So if you're thinking about buying, whether it's an investment property or a place to live in, do it now if you have the means. But that's just my 2 cents. Comments, you wanna have a conversation going, you disagree with me, you know I love it when they disagree with me. Comment below and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.